Hello, welcome back to Farming Sim with me, Mrcosmicnite. Okay, well we're still fertilising this big field, but I just want to carry on making a bit of hay, so we'll just go make sure everything else is working okay. Okay, so this one's still seeding the last field, so that should soon be done. Right, so we'll just drop off the mowers. I'm hoping I'm not going to need a front weight, but I could. What I'll do actually, I'll just leave. Excuse me, just leave this on here. X, okay. Pushing every button, pop the one I wanted, and that should just give me a little bit of weight on the front. Okay, so we just need to give this slot a bit of a turn. It's had about an hour or so sun, so make sure it gets nice and dry. Okay. Just going to borrow a little bit of this field so I can get a nice line up. Okay, it shouldn't take too long to do. I'm so pleased they changed the grass from brown to green on this map. No one likes brown grass. So, just what I think of it actually, I've got a new project in mind for a new series on Farming Sim. I don't want to say too much about it, but it's still in the, is it something I want to do and will people watch it? And I think it's a yes to both really, because I did think about finishing this one a little bit early to start the next one, but I think what I'm going to do is just actually carry on with both, but just make the other one like once a week video. Just do sort of 2 a week on this or something. But I think it'll be something you enjoy, but you might not want to watch too much of it. I get it. Well, I hope it doesn't get boring, but I won't say any more about it. Something to look forward to, probably in the next week or so when this goes up. I'll try and get the first sort of pilot episode up, just to get your feedback. But yeah, this is a pretty normal job they do on the farm. We never done that much grass, but it is something I've done before. Like any field work, you just got to sit there and go up and down, put the radio on, air conditioning. But like any farming, it's a sense of achievement you get once you put up to a field, you do what needs to be done, you look back and think, yeah, that looks good. Or sometimes don't tell the boss, that doesn't look very good. And you just hope nothing breaks. Bit of a power slide there, look at that. And that you can really see the effect of the hills on this. Oh yeah, because I was going to cosplay this, wasn't I? But I'll do it next time. Oh, one button. Blimey. It's not dark yet. Yeah, we should get quite a few bales on this because we went quite a long way over the edge of the field. So that'd be good. I really want to think about buying some more cows, but like I say, I'm going to be doing silage again next harvest. I was going to harvest some corn, but I really want to try and buy some more fields. So we get a couple of million, and there we should be able to at least buy the big field and some more equipment. Oh, button. Oh, don't fold up. Though equipment wise, I don't think we really need much. I mean, let me know what you guys want me to buy. I think we've pretty much got everything we need to cater for the acreage we've got to cut. You know, 2 overloaders, probably maybe get another Puma just as a spare, but you don't normally have a spare tractor sitting about. I suppose one thing we could do, we could spend like 700,000 and buy the self-propelled beet harvester and potato harvester. I mean, that's always an option, because or buy 2 of one, sort of like 2 beet harvesters, because we've done a little bit of potatoes, haven't we, of the little one, and just plant the whole lot in beet and get the 2 harvesters out. That might be something interesting. That people have a lot of sugar beet though, but it's not something I've done before, is have more than one beet or potato harvester. Maybe we do that then. It's only, I don't know what they're, $400,000 each. So maybe buy 2 of them. Already got the drill, because that's what's doing the corn at the moment. Might mean we've got to buy a couple of trailers or something, but not too worried about that. Should be quite easy. Yeah, but that could be interesting, couldn't it? I mean, that'd take quite a long while to harvest, so you said. Not exactly huge, but we'll maybe get, I think 4 might be a bit excessive. I think 2 would probably be okay if we can keep them rolling. That's the trick with anything like that. Is, and the combines as well, really, you just got to keep them rolling the whole time. Once they stop, then that's not good. Productivity goes down. Okay. Let's get the rower. Okay, normally you'd leave it for 2 or 3 days just to dry out, but fortunately the game allows us to go straight to it. Okay. try and get as much each run as we can, so we've got to do less runs. Just concentrate at the moment, trying to get it all. So just by doing this, we've almost got an extra run this side, because I think the edge of the field's here somewhere. So very worth it, I feel. Obviously missed a couple of bits there, nuisance, but never mind. Yeah, this episode's probably just going to be messing about with a bit of hay, really. There's not really too much else to do. Just waiting for the finish the seeding and fertilising. Don't really want to follow the slurry tanker about. A messy pastime, that. Oh my God, does that smell in real life? You've got no idea. If you've ever lived in a town, you don't know. It does smell when you put a bit of slurry or manure on the fields. But then when you're working around it, you don't notice it so much. I notice it more now because I don't work on a farm so much. Well, I don't work on a farm at all anymore. And God, it's really strong. But not all farms have manure. You know, you get a lot of arable farms. They just have to rely on nitrogen and things like that they put down in pellet form. It's only really like dairy farms or beef farms, you know, that have the manure. Chicken farms probably do as well. That really stinks, that does, chicken muck. But pigs, you know, you get a bit of muck from slurry from pigs as well, but it's really cows that you get the large straw manure clamps and things like that, because it just makes such a mess, a big animal. I think what I might do is just go around the edge once, just to tidy up the ends, make sure we get it all. Nice little pile of hay there. So what you don't want to happen now is with the rain, because then you've got to turn it all again and start from square one, really. Looks like the other Magnum's about to run out of fuel. It's like 9% left. Be okay though. Probably actually should have started this side, because that made turning a bit easier. Instead we're turning in into the corner, which is a bit of a pain. But write that down. Fairly straight. Quite pleased with them. I mean, everything's done GPS now, but when I was on the farm, it was always personal pride if you could get your line straighter than the next farmer. And you know, you just made yourself feel good. It sounds silly, I know, but it's just not so much you're better than they are. It's just a bit of pride in your work. You know, if you can make a nice, neat job, and they're a little bit wonky, it's just always good. It's like when you're harvesting, you always make sure you get every single run up and down on the combine exactly the same height, because when you look at it, it just looks ever so neat and tidy. I'm trying to make this as neat as possible, but not doing a very good job. Yes, what I'm going to do along here, probably just actually follow this round, is just make this into a bit of a headland and just tidy this up as best I can. Something like that. Probably should do the other end really, but I think we'll be okay. Okay, so all we've got to do now is bale it. I know we're going to get a couple of straw bales out, but that'll be okay. We'll deal with them when we get them. That's it. It's about one of the only jobs you can do in the game. You can sit in the cab and know you get everything. Drop off. Yep. So after this, after this one, we've got 2. So there's going to be 3 straw bales, right? Again. The rest to be hay. I do like the dash on these, posh, aren't they? Okay, so we're just going to follow this line up, and then get this done. I've made a pretty good job there. I don't think I've missed too much grass. There's a couple of little bits of hay I've missed on the edge of the field there, look, but not too worried about that. See if we can get this little bit. Not missing too much. That just looks really neat. There we go. What I might do is just get the old front loader, come and get these straw bales, just so they're not mixed up in the auto stacker at the bottom of a load of hay bales. Okay, we can just sit back, enjoy it now. Keep looking back, make sure the picker upper there doesn't get jammed, but yeah, normally pretty good. I've never really known one to get jammed, unless you get a big clump of wet stuff. But that'd be the least of your problems stuck in there. Looks like a bit of a... I don't know if we're going to be able to... Oh, look, oh no. Oh. Just get that. Nearly got it. Get it next time. That's what we got on the dash here. We've got speed, distance, distance in work. Oh, okay, so you probably got like total distance and then field distance maybe, area worked, fuel rate. What have we got up at the top? What's that? Date, time, engine hours, battery speed, engine load, engine coolant temperature, engine oil pressure. Cool. Probably just missed loads of it there. Look at that. So yeah, these got sat nav on the roof. Look, see the little box. Sat nav for the GPS. So then we got. I should zoom in a little bit. Distance and whatnot on the central column there. Warning lights, no fuel, no temperature. All pretty snazzy. You know, you can forward and go there on the orange stick coming out from the steering wheel. That's your forward and reverse. Just because once you pick your gear, then you don't have to change gear with the handle as such. You just do forwards and backwards. So every gear has a forwards and reverse, and that's pretty common on all tractors now. No gear sticks down by your feet like it used to be. You'd have like 1, 2, 3. You'd have low, medium, and high, and then so it'd be 1, 2, 3 reverse on the left gear stick, and then low, medium, high on the right gear stick. Cool, those were the days. Cool, both our tractors are done. Really want to get the Magnum moved over as soon as we finish this before we pick the bales up. Just to keep fertilising. I don't want to forget to do a field again. So that wouldn't be very good. No, we've got a nice few bales here. I mean, fortunately we've only got, what was it, 50 cows, so they're not really going through that much food. Probably when we sell the silage, I'd like to get up to 200, maybe 200 cows, 250. Buy another 200 cows. Because the milk from that should be a decent income. It's quite a lot of money though, buying 200 cows, but obviously a lot of work as well. If you're doing a lot more of grass cutting, you'd probably maybe buy that field up there, if not that one. Certainly number 19 for grass. You know, maybe something like 12 actually. Like a nice big field over there. Okay, we're not going to get another bale out. Just get these last little bits just to tidy it up. That's one of the things in Agriculture Simulator. You can push a button and push the bales out. The ones you're done with. Which, although not overly realistic, it's quite handy. Okay. Just drop that there. Get this one. I mean, I could do that in real life, you know, reverse up to it at 7 miles an hour. Get the hook into the eye and the PTO on, all in one movement. I mean, you know, it's not something you can teach, but anyway. Let's get some of these bales. See, I'm quite happy with this because I haven't missed too much, just a little bit of hay there. I mean, you always do with grass anyway, it's a bit of a nightmare. But you know, some people, you get big clumps of it that they've missed. And it just looks good to get it all, doesn't it? And it was, you know, you could almost play cricket on that. Or a game of football. The old ball, you'd want your goal this end, wouldn't you? You know, up the hill. If you was playing football, it just roll down to their goal. But don't ask me anything about football. Unfortunately, that's not really my thing. Dad always used to take me to motorsports as a kid, so. Like a touring car and bits and pieces like that, so unfortunately I prefer motorsports as an adult because of that, which I think is good actually. You get these boys doing 200 miles an hour on a motorbike, you've got to be a man to do that. We've got 12 bales so far. Oh, that's not too bad. I think we got 12 bales last time, didn't we? So we got a few more just by going to the edge of the field and over a little bit. We've got a couple of straw ones there. Come and get them in a minute. Oh, there's always one, isn't there? Not quite a full stack. Just one more, that would have been a full stack. Never mind. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put these in front of these ones, so when this stack inevitably falls over, hopefully it shouldn't all go in the field, although it probably will. Okay, let's put it there. Blimey, I thought they were going over then. Okay, let's do an in the cab reverse, shall we? Right, I'm just going to leave that there. Just want to get this one. Finish with that field. Just want to refill this tractor, that's not going to last much longer than 23 litres. Just while that's refueling. Just going to stick this away. Just like that. Pop this up. Well, I could do a bit of fuel, I'll do it after next harvest. Just be quicker to run, I think. Right, so let's do 17 next. So field 17. We have to do northwest because that is where the this is all set up. So 2 biogas plant, slurry tank from biogas plant. So that's 4 courses, which is right. So we start from first waypoint, which is over there. Still can't go over how big that tank is. It's just massive. I love the way it folds down. That's such a cool mechanism to do that. Okay, I know it's not as quick as using your other sprayer. It'd be interesting actually, what was that, 170,000 wasn't it? How much you'd have to use that before it would be cheaper than using the sprayer. Anyway, so let's just have a quick look on the shop. I'm spending my money before I've even got it. Pretty okay for combines. Okay, so these are about 500,000, give or take, round it up. So if we spent $1 million on them, okay, and we're on this big field 18 here, which I'd quite like to get next, and then maybe 10 as well if you can afford it. How much is this? Okay, so that's 500,000 there, so that would give us about 500,000, give or take. So if we bought that one, I think field 10 would be nice, and then maybe next time we see about getting some of these, or 21. So we want to sort of stretch out. We don't want to sort of go and start buying field 1 because it's a long way away. Okay, let's just go and have a quick look at field 10. So every time you buy a field now, there's so much work to do. We've got different courses to the biogas plant, everything we'd have to do, to the fertiliser. So you don't want to buy too many in one go. It's not getting expensive. What we've got to remember as well, these 4 fields are a perfect amount of silage to fill up the biogas plant. So that's just something to keep in mind. Don't start doing everything in silage, because you're not really going to be able to dispose of it quick enough. You have to ferment it as well. So it's not a bad size field. It's just this little stupid little bit here. What a pain in the bum. I'd be quite interested to see how Cosplay deals with this. Love this little bike. Just how I used to ride mine on the fields. Okay, this probably won't be too much. 100, yeah. So that would give us about £400,000 left, and maybe with that we see about buying some cows. I'm just going to have a quick ride over to field number 9. Just see how much exactly. It's just make it is the biggest one, isn't it? Easily the biggest. We'll probably want like 3 or 4 combines on that. That's this one. This one? I think it's this one. No, I think we were on 8, so it must be this one over here. Let's just see how much this costs. So I'm just planning ahead really. I mean, you're probably all switched off by now, but just getting an idea. So it's about 250. 270 wasn't it? 268. I'd imagine this one over here would be something like 1 million or something. It's just huge. But there must be somewhere else to get seed and whatnot. I'll have to have a look off camera maybe. Here's the middle. It is. Just huge, look at that. It's like a sea. 600,000. Okay, well that's not too bad actually. But that might be cheaper now because I'm on paying on normal. Okay, well before I bore you all, I'm going to end the episode here. When we come back, what I might do, I'm going to try and edit the next video into a 30-minute video, because I'll be harvesting the silage. So what I'm going to try and do, you have to let me know what you think really, but I'm just going to mess about and see if I can get the whole process from start to finish, it all being sold into one video. I don't break my neck. And it actually moved, didn't it? It moved. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, so I'll see you next time. Thanks very much for watching and your comments. Please to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you next time. Take care.